If you want weapons or drugs or fake IDs, you can buy them online in a place we can all access. You just need to know how. So first up, a quick lesson on the 3 layers of the internet. You've got the surface web. These are general websites that you'll find through search engines like Yahoo or Google or Bing. Next up, you've got the deep web. This is stuff that is more specific, things like bank accounts, health records, stuff that you or I could still access, but you've got to have specific permissions and credentials to get into. And finally, you've got the dark web, a hidden corner of the internet. In fact, you've got to have specific software just to access this, and all of the stuff on the dark web is hidden for a reason.
You can usually only access them through a special piece of software, for instance, a Tor browser. Which allows you to browse the dark web anonymously.
It's become such a big security concern that federal officials hacked it.
It's being monetized in ways that they can't control, especially around illegal activities.
So you might be surprised to learn the US Navy created Tor and is simultaneously funding its further development, paying $1.8 million towards it in 2013, $1.2 million in 2015, the most recent year records are available for. This as court documents show the US Department of Defense simultaneously bankrolls efforts to find its weaknesses.
They try to have it both ways. They use it for intelligence gathering, for promoting democracy in other countries, but at the same time, they don't want something that is so secure and difficult to watch that U.S. intelligence agencies can't watch terrorists or hostile nations who attempt to use it.
There have been sting operations over the years. The FBI closed Silk Road in 2013, the online black market that sold illegal drugs amongst other things. But it's hard to prevent darknet crime because the technology is easy to use.
It's nothing that most people couldn't learn.
Trading anonymously and illegally, blackmail, extortion, fraud, a black market, and a place to say what you want, good or bad. Recent neo-Nazi protests in the US apparently publicised and organised in this hidden corner of cyberspace.
You hear this dark web thing and you think, it's all got to be dark what's happening there. It really isn't, but right now most of it is because it's a very small child that is just starting to grow.
Transactions with Bitcoin, once the dark web's digital currency of choice, are too easy to track. Criminals now reportedly opting for other cryptocurrencies instead. Crime doesn't pay, as the old saying goes, but apparently it might on the dark web.
Based on the shutdown of the Silk Road, which is pretty much that crypto market that allows for people to buy and sell things, estimates have put it upwards of $1.2 billion. But to be honest with you, that could be overstated, that could be understated. The name Darknet within itself kind of puts in place the idea that we just don't know how much activity is actually taking place there.
And so for the US Navy, which created Tor for ultra-secure communications, the proverbial genie has left this bottle. The US government now both poacher and gamekeeper in a game of wits where to win, it is having to play both sides. Lavelle, CGTN, Los Angeles.